Do you network with other DJs? Do ya? I mean, really? Hi, it's Bill. This is Creative License, and thanks again for joining me on my little dog and pony show. Thank you again from my sponsors, Disc Jockey News, Electro Voice, DJ Event Planner, Perfect Portals, Promo Only, and of course my workshop, The Entertainment Experience. So the question, I think, is valid. And what do you consider networking? Because there was a time that there were regular in-person networking groups happening all over the United States for DJs. And when Facebook started, all of those things kind of dwindled away. Wow, we could have Facebook groups and we could get more friends on Facebook. And then the groups grew, but the in-person networking went away. Because how convenient. We don't really have to now, put aside time and get a sitter and pay for gas and, drive 45 minutes to a place to sit down with a bunch of colleagues. Well, first of all, you didn't have to do it ever. But when we did do it, it was pretty extraordinary. I remember when we started doing it for the first time here in the Twin Cities. It was around the turn of the century, right after myself and a couple of other guys came back from our first DJ conference in Las Vegas. We were so inspired, we thought, hey, we want to get some more of that, so why don't we reach out to all these DJs and DJ companies and find out, if they want to get together and talk about business and inspire each other and just talk shop. And it was great. It was really awesome. And when it went away, at first we didn't really miss it. People got to pontificate online and they got to say what they wanted without anybody questioning what they had to say. You know how online works, right? I mean, you get to talk about things like you know it and then tell people to shut up, right? And there was a lot of that going on. But in person, you're a lot more respectful and you remember that we're friends. And that went away. Well, just recently, I was posting something on a group that I'm a moderator on here in Minneapolis on Facebook called the Upper Midwest DJs. And it's not a big group, but it hasn't been very action-filled either. And I would start a thing or two every once in a while, but nothing really came of it. Until the other day when I said, hey man, why don't we get together? We haven't done that in a while. And all of a sudden, people just popped at it. And you know why? Because I think we missed that, right? We're in a business where our job, it depends on the connection we have with other human beings. If we're good at connecting with people face to face, either with music or our mix or our personalities, that's something that we've found a way to monetize. That's our business. And for many of us, it's our life. I think human beings, the thing that they're missing the most right now in the entire world is that connection. And you can blame a lot of things, including the internet and social media and things like that. But it doesn't really matter what fault it is. It is a thing that's missing and has been missing for over 20 years now. The idea that we would get together in person, not online, not on a Zoom call, even though I still do a weekly Zoom call with a bunch of people from around the world. We don't do any face-to-face get together, shake your hand, hug a guy, spend time in the actual space of another human being. It's something that's missing in the world. So I guess the question is the question I asked at the beginning. Do you? Have you? Should you? And if you don't, why not? And if you don't, why not try it? I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to make things happen here in my neck of the woods, and I live in Minnesota. But I would love to know that you do the same where you are. Maybe re-up something that happened years ago, or start an old group back up again, or start something new. But a face-to-face, hey, we're all going to meet up at a tavern, or we're all gonna meet up at a wedding facility, and we're just gonna hang out. You want to get all fancy and make it about speakers and education and stuff like that. That's great, whatever it takes. But the thing that's missing is not the education as much as the connection. And I hope that you take that on, because I'm going to. All right, what do you think? Write it down in the comments below. Reach out to me personally. I'm really easy to find. I don't hide my information online. Until I see you next time, this is Bill, and this is Creative License.